All right, brothers and sisters, thank you for joining me. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be short and sweet. This is just a little tidbit nugget of encouragement for you. It's my testimony on something I went through and how God showed me how to get through it. So if you are in a situation to where you feel like your favor's gone, you feel like your relationship with God is weakened, you feel like maybe he's not there, you feel like maybe he's mad at you, you're constantly walking around trying to ask for forgiveness, which I'm not saying don't ask for forgiveness out of contexters, definitely do, but it seems like that's all you're doing. All you're doing is saying, I'm sorry, forgive me, what's wrong, what can I do? You find yourself going to try to work, you're trying to work, oh, let me help these people, you're doing all these works and stuff because you're trying to make things right to get back to your favor. I'm talking about circumstances are changing. Everything was good at the job, it's starting to get not good. I'm talking about old habits are starting to sneak up. Old thoughts are starting to sneak up. Relationships starting to break. Oh, you had that breakthrough with your wife or your husband and things been going well, and all of a sudden we're doing old things again. Same thing with the kids. You finally get it. They finally get it. They finally want to help. And we start to stray away. And then we got the accuser. He comes and he puts you, if you're tracking this right now, this is for you. If you get that little pit in the stomach, oh yeah, that is how it is. It's for you. And I was just there, and they're supposed to give our testimonies to help each other. That's exactly what the verse I'm going to bring up is about. But the accuser whirlwinding around your head saying, oh yeah, but look, everything's gone. Nope, you did something wrong. You misunderstood. You were never saved. Remember, the enemy sounds like your thoughts. Okay, so these are your thoughts when you're thinking it. Okay, and he's telling you, oh, yep, it's over. Done. Lost your anointing. Nope, you messed it. Nope, you made a mistake. You missed something. You definitely didn't hear God right. And then you're just frustrated and out of control. If that's you, I'm going to tell you what's going on with it, what I believe is going on with it, what I believe happened with me, and I'm going to tell you why it's allowed and what do we do about it when it happens. And I promise this will encourage you. That's the goal of this, to encourage you. So if you're there, you're not alone, first of all. So the fact we've got to accept right here is that God does allow the enemy to test our faith, to sift us. And I'm going to show you an example biblically. I'm sure you may be already thinking about it right now. But then I'm going to tell you why he allows it. And at the very end, I'm going to tell you what you do when it's happening. Luke chapter 22, verse 31 and 32. I'm going to go here for you. Okay. So it says, Simon, Simon, behold, this is Jesus, red letters, that's what they're for. Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has demanded permission to sift you like wheat. And sifting just means like they sift wheat, they take the chaff out of the wheat, and the best way to understand that is they take the good stuff and they throw out the bad stuff, they burn the bad stuff, and they keep the good stuff. In fact, the Bible talks about how angels are going to do that to us. In the end, they're going to take the righteous or the believers and they're going to put them in a storehouse to be safe and burn the rest. And we know where that means. So he's asked them to sift by wheat. 32 says, but I have prayed for you that your faith may not fail. And you, when once you have turned again, strengthen your brothers. So this is great. So that's the verse. Now what I'm showing you here with this verse is that God has allowed this. Jesus has allowed this. He's asked permission to sift them. Obviously, he's allowed it. But Jesus said, I have prayed for you. Why? That your faith may not fail. So obviously, this is going to be a test of faith because he's praying that your faith may not fail. And then once you have turned again, okay, once you've turned around and you're done and you turn back around, strengthen your brothers. Okay, so that's the scene of it, okay? So it's saying right here, why would God allow this? Let's ask the Bible. Why would God allow us to go through this, to go get faith tests, okay? All the things I was listing at the front, all those things, the circumstances, the money not working out, the things getting disrupted, like your favor's gone, you feel like God's not with you. Why would he allow that to your faith to be tested? And it tells you, once you've turned again, strengthen your brothers. And the reason that is because God will never give you something you can't handle, more than what you can handle. He won't. Not only does it build your faith when you have to step out like this, but it gives you an experience and a testimony to what? Strengthen your brothers. And that's why he does it, because we live a selfless walk imitating our Lord Jesus Christ. We are to give. It's not just about us. Now, it will certainly strengthen your faith. If you were in the bottom of a hole and he pulls you out and you realize he was there the whole time, it will certainly do it. But whatever he puts you through, you can handle it. But some of your brothers and sisters can't. Some of them aren't at a level of faith that you are right now, like you were at one time. So you're to use this testimony to strengthen your brothers so that they can get there. And that's what he was telling Peter here. And we know what sifting happened and meant for Peter, because right after this, we're talking about when Jesus tells him about the rooster crowing. Okay? So we know. And that's the kind of things. How does your faith tested? What are you going to do, Peter? Are you really going to deny me? So put that in perspective of yourself. When things are falling apart and the marriage isn't working, are you going to start going to the world for help? Are you going to stop praying? Are you going to stop going the route you used to just because your hedge has been taken away? And that's what Jesus was praying for his faith not to fail. But when you get through that, and stick to the end, because I'm about to tell you what you do when you're in it. When you get through that, your faith is strengthened and you can strengthen your brothers. Okay, without further ado, all right, so we're in this thing. We know it's for us. We don't like it, okay? We don't like that we're in this thing. It doesn't feel good, but we're in it. And we at least confess and really want to be stronger for God. This is how we're built. We know that we're purified by fire, okay? We know that we're sifted. We take the bad out. Sometimes that means we gotta pull a little bit. And we know we want that. So we're in it. So what do we do? What's the advice for what you can do? And this is going to sound so simple and you've heard it 1,000 times, but I want you to really think about it. Think about what I'm saying. We have to walk by faith, not by feelings. Oh, well, that's real simple. Yeah, I've heard that 1,000 times. But think about what it says. If you are not walking by feelings, that means it does not feel better. It doesn't feel better. It doesn't feel good at all. It still hurts. The circumstances are still there. You don't feel better. Sometimes you are literally just going to be saying words out of your mouth. See, we live in a world where we're like, hey, if I'm nice to you, you're nice to me back. If I smile, you smile back. If I give you money, you give me money back. If I help you, you help me. But when you're walking by faith, you are standing on what God said, not what you can see or feel. And that's what we have to do. You are literally just gonna be in that thing, just saying things like, God, well, I know you're there. It's not you. I can't even see or fathom how this is gonna go through, but I know you're there. And when he comes through after that, when you get through that valley, your faith is strengthened. That's it. Because you've got to understand what faith means. It means you don't know what's going to happen. You don't have a 5-step plan. You don't have a YouTube how-to video on how to do it or how to get there. Sometimes you don't even have testimonies. And that's what this is all about people that got through it. You got to walk by faith. Well, God said this and that's it. Guys, so if you're in this boat, if you're in that whirlwind and the accuser's coming after you, listen, that is what he is here to do, accuser of the brethren, to accuse us night and day. So if God has allowed us to be sifted to strengthen us, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to test our faith and see, are we really his? Do we really trust what he says? So if you're in that position right now, be encouraged. Other brothers and sisters have gone there too, or going through. I just literally got out of this and I'll go there again. And it doesn't feel good. Listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't. We got to get over that. We just have to trust that we will get through it. So God bless you. Keep your head up. And remember, you're doing this. And when it gets through, strengthen your brothers.